Welcome to this madhouse, madhouse.
The following contest is a tables, ladders and chairs match, and it is for the Women's Madhouse Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers, the team of Hyper and Rhea Ripley. Hyper for Mami. Hyper for Mami are here for their first taste of a tag title match. Whether this is turn to gold for them, I am not too sure. They'll be going up against an unknown team with T and now Seraphine in more ways than one. Oh, hang on, we've got separate entrances still on this one. Of course. And their opponents first, representing Nocturna from Prague, Czechoslovakia, Seraphine Noir. Seraphine Noir, of course, very quickly got her brush down, her cleanup sorted. We say she is still showing the batters and bruises from that I Quit match alongside Tatum Paxley, but she is ready to do battle once again. And her tag team partner, also representing Nocturna from Yorkshire in England. She is one half of the women's tag champions. Don't ask me how this pans out. And she is the Madhouse Mega Champion T. What a warm up this is, by the way, for her 3 Stages of Hell match still to come later on. She probably didn't want this about 2 matches before. T looks good. I should hope so. T spent about 9 hours creating this. So here we... Stream's lagging. No worries. No worries, amigo. No worries. So now it is Hyper for Mami and is the newly established Nocturna faction mates of Seraphine Noir and T in this tables, ladders and chairs match with the women's tag titles on the line. That which we think seems to be in that briefcase. But right now, T seems to be dealing with both Rhea Ripley and Hyper by herself. It appears. I honestly don't know how this is going to go as a contest. Hyper for Mami are a bit more established than this current division and this current look of Nocturna. Like, we're talking about a team which yes, are probably one of the scarier factions in the Madhouse, but are also a team that was put together about less than an hour ago. Is all we can say. That is less than an hour ago. But right now, as these two seem to battle it out even more, it's Seraphine bravely taking on Rhea in the ring here. You've heard the Madhouse, they say they want tables. T and Hyper are delivering on steel chairs over that side. Seraphine is delivering on things around here, but Seraphine is now making a climb full of ladders towards that briefcase. She made it reach forward, but Rhea's like, nope. Rhea is having absolutely none of it. But bravely looking to take on T. She is. Fair play to them both. Almost sending T right into the ladder that Seraphine had worked up on that side. But Hyper had Seraphine in a slice. Hyper sent around it. T. Oh. Hyper went. No, Hyper. Rhea went for the briefcase, but T has stopped her right in her tracks. And for my look to be on top on this. Like, if this was the post audition revealing for Seraphine, then this is not quite what T's got in mind. We're here for her to be sort of like a real competing part of Nocturna. Ooh. T has sent Hyper onto that ladder across that announce desk. Ooh. That has gotta hurt. I'm not sure who's come out worse on that. Hyper having been sent through a ladder, or T for sending Hyper through a ladder. Don't know who's come out worse on that. But Hyper has set up another ladder on that side there. Seraphine sends her into it without hoisting her up. Ooh. Hyper sent face first right into that. Right into that ladder. Here we go. Rhea has T hoisted up. Rhea hits T with the razor's edge. That has got to count for something around here. Both women are down. Well, both women are down. Each on one step of the ladder, which cannot possibly be of any use or any help to anybody involved at all. But there's a big gripping hold there from Seraphine on a Hyper. That tap's not going to win them the match, but it will do some form of damage towards Hyper. And right here, Rhea Ripley's just taking the fight to Seraphine, who must be running on just sheer adrenaline. But Seraphine hits her with the Riptide. That ain't gonna help anybody at all, particularly as she's down. Hyper's kept team out onto one side. on one side. People going up there. What on earth has Rhea got planned from up there? Pop rocks. Went for a diving elbow, but horrifically missed. Seraphine now seems to be back up. Went for the running knee, but to no avail, of course. We have still got 2 more colossal matches tonight. We have got T versus LA Knight in the 3 stages of hell match in the main event for the Madhouse Mega Championship. But we've also got UTR's birthday match against It's Just Jay still to come. Both matches, I can guarantee you, are going to be big hitters. Say that fair play to Hyper, squaring up to T. The fight is still chair off her. Fair play. Fair play. Now, as this matchup carries on, around here, still not really clear which side is going to come out on top here. As Hyper hit Seraphine big there. T hit the go to sleep on Rhea. But now Seraphine in the ring here. Tennessee cutter. Actually, no, that's the Tomb cutter. We should say for Ella Tomb. T hits Rhea Ripley with the go to sleep. Hyper's making a move for the case. Had one of the biggest holds that anybody's had so far, but T very quick. So we're out there having absolutely nothing of it. Went for the Superman punch on the rear, but missed quite badly. There, we're trying to get multiple angles as to what's going on around here. All just insanity. Around here, big roll up. Around here, that's Rhea's basically out of action on this moment in time. Seraphine must not be that far back as well. Oh, stunner onto that middle rope. On that middle rope there, but a bit of hesitation there from Hyper perhaps. Has allowed Seraphine just to regain her composure. Just for where, oh, big hit down on there. Big neck breaker there from Hyper onto T. Hyper for Mami must feel surely stuff must be in their favor, but the only issue they have now is that the one ladder that was in the ring is now out of it here. And now the ladder's been pointing upwards and it's just disappeared into thin air. But now Rhea is doing good to bring the ladder back in just as T brings one of her own into proceedings there. Yeah, it floated and then just magically disappeared. But T has got something big. She hits the Riptide onto T, onto the ladder. But Seraphine has her stopped in her tracks just before anything more can come onto wall for a bit. Double axe handle. Here we go. Hyper. Let's tilt the world head scissors. And big kicks to the back of the leg. Who knows really which way this is going to go. T's busted open. Now, Nocturna are not quite basically flawed, but they may as well be at this point. Point we're seeing more. Oh. Is Rhea going to hit, sets up Seraphine and hits her with the Riptide. What has T got planned for under the ropes? Big hits. Fair play to Hyper for really taking this battle to T as well. But Hyper... Oh, not Hyper. Rhea could have gone for the climbing ladders, but she chose not to. But instead, it's another move on Seraphine, and the ladders go down again. Nice enough. Oh, big face plant there from Rhea. We have got another 5-star matchup, it seems. Hoisting her up. Sent face first into the mat. Hyper must sense an opportunity to climb the ladder here. She must do. What? Why is she hesitating? What is it with people hesitating in big moments tonight? That could have been her best moment for her, but now Seraphine climbs the ladder with both Rhea and T occupied outside the ring. She's going for it here. Completely unopposed here. The titles remain with Nocturna. Now this really had it all. This matchup. One big razor's edge. And a big boot there as well, just for good measure. This was a riptide that Rhea had just hit onto Seraphine, tweaking it down a bit. This was a big roundhouse kick which floored Hyper, and this is the moment Seraphine grabbed the case. Here are your winners, and still the women's tag team champions with no belts in sights for some reason. Nocturna. We will sort out new belts for you. We're not entirely sure what's going on here. Maybe it's because we hadn't quickly updated Seraphine to be a part of Nocturna, but the titles remain with Nocturna.